Well, hey there everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Hollow Knight Silksong. So, I attempted to stream this game at first, but after playing it for like an hour and having absolutely no activity in the chat whatsoever, yeah, I decided that instead I would just go ahead and do my original plan of Let's Playing it. So that said, yeah, the first video or two are not going to be blind because I have played up to this point right here. You know, I don't really want to delete that. I'll keep it. We'll start a new file in slot 2. Yeah, honestly, I could probably recoup that progress easily within a single video, so... yeah. Anyway, yes, this is the long-awaited sequel to Hollow Knight, and it... wow. It literally broke the internet when it released. It's like all the major storefronts were down. Yeah, I don't know. I wish that stream had worked out better, but you know what? We're gonna keep a positive outlook on this. The game is good. The game is fun. I've enjoyed what I've played so far. I want to, get my progress back so that I can play more. Anyway, enough talking. Let's just get into this. So yeah, unlike Hollow Knight, Silksong actually seems to play out like in acts or chapters. And I will say that so far the game does seem much more linear than Hollow Knight.
Friend.
And so, the adventure begins. So here is the Moss Grotto, or Grotto, however you say that. I was never really sure. The shell shards, initially I thought they were the currency of the game, but no, the shell shards, I think they're used for some kind of a crafting system later or something. And going into this, I was already relatively familiar with, like, some things because of, like, all the analytical videos and things that, you know, people like Mossbag and, like, other content creators have made of, like, the trailers and stuff. Of course, a lot of that was also just theorizing, and, you know, speculation. Also, yep, that's the healing in this game. It's much, much faster. And you also don't have to hold down, like, circle to focus or anything. Like, all you have to do is just tap circle and you instantly heal. Actually, hold on. What was up here? Okay, so yeah, Hornet can, like, pogo enemies. But, she attacks, like, diagonally. It takes a little bit of getting used to. Oh yeah, that was up here. A mossberry. I'm guessing the mossberry may be some kind of a crafting item. Yeah, Hornet's going to get all weak a few times in this area. It's basically because of the fall, I'm guessing. Alright, let's continue. We're now right above where we started. Okay, now at first I wasn't really sure what these frayed rosary strings were good for, because it's like, the rosaries, like, these are the actual currency of the game, and I didn't really understand, like, what the point of getting them like this is. But then later on, I discovered that you can actually find them in the environment. Like, you can actually pick them up. You know, like Geo in the first game. So these items, like these rosary items that you can, like, break and get rosaries from, these are literally the equivalent to, like, Dark Souls, like, consumable souls that, you know, give you souls, like, right on the spot. So it's more or less kind of like a banking system. Because, you know, similar to Dark Souls and Hollow Knight, if you die in this game, then you end up losing all your stuff. And then lose it permanently if you don't get back to it. So I'd say that probably the best thing to do is, like, if there's something you want to buy but you're short on rosaries, then just, like, use the rosary string right there and get some of them, and yeah. just save them for whenever you need to buy stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's behind that door. Never opened it. I'm sure we can't open it at this point. The whole Moss Grotto area is just kind of you're kind of zigzagging your way up through it. Never found any way to get that moss berry up there. I think we can get it with the first skill that we get, though, which won't be for a little while. This goes back here. Okay, so yeah, we need to continue going up this way. And there's our first bench. Oh, here we have the first boss. So yeah, she's pretty easy. I would say that so far, Silksong is probably easier than Hollow Knight, surprisingly. Like, I guess I expected it to be more difficult. I mean, obviously, this is very early game, though, and I mean, it's obviously going to get more difficult later, but, you know, like, I guess I just expected it to be more difficult from the get-go.
Hey, come on. Hey, look, Ababa, Brataka. Torodano.
Fadastama.
And yes, Hornet speaks. I was a bit worried they would make her a silent protagonist, you know, considering she spoke in the first game. I don't know, like, it would have been weird if she didn't talk at all.
Mimido.
Hasbin?
And because of that, I feel like Silksong is definitely going to be more, like, story-driven than the first game.
Torodano.
I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but it is rather different from Hollow Knight, like, in terms of progression so far, because I would say the game is much more linear.
Megina Fora.
Like, Hollow Knight just kind of, you know, like, the very, very beginning of it is linear, but then after that, it just kind of dumps you into a massive, kind of non-linear, you know, underground world. Whereas in Hollow Knight's case, it's mostly straightforward with just, like, a few branching paths here and there. Like, I would say it's... Because honestly, like, you know, the original Hollow Knight was honestly way more open and, like, complex than, like, your, you know, typical Metroidvania game. And I would say Hollow Knight is more like a traditional Metroidvania. Like, it's got a lot of stuff you can't access yet. It's got things you'll have to come back to later. You know, and it's got, like, a good amount of exploration in each area, but the main path through is relatively linear. I don't remember if I went over here, actually. But it doesn't seem like there's anything there.
Goro Cardello.
Tamia
Now, what everyone's been wondering is Silksong a sequel or a prequel to Hollow Knight?
Orala.
Miofene?
I actually wonder if that question's going to be answered, or if they're just going to, like, leave it ambiguous, like, even at the end of the game.
Memero.
Because it's like... If it's a sequel, then I don't really know what ending it would follow off of from Hollow Knight, considering that Team Cherry, like, they said before that, like,
Jo
no
Manel.
ending of Hollow Knight is really considered, like, the canon ending.
Jo Manel.
And there's that scene from the reveal trailer. These guys here are from the Citadel. Also, don't go down there. Just don't do it. If you jump down that hole, it will dump you all the way back down, basically where you fell at the beginning of the game. Like, it is... I'm almost positive that is meant to be a troll move.
Sentoso.
Pass fine?
Hello, me pioko. Oh, oralo. Oh, oralo.
So this right here is going to be a fast travel station later.
Goro.
Benny Frank?
Sentoso. Mia Samasa. Benito Yoko. Benito Yoko.
I'm guessing once we have the fast travel opened up, we just have to ring those bells to call it.
Pena.
Da, finestra.
Quesco.
So yeah, we don't actually have enough to buy anything here yet. Because we technically only have 30 with this.
Yanara.
Dara.
I like Flick, he looks so happy. I think the wish walls are going to be like a sort of quest system later.
Ah, Modera.
Not sure what coming up there is for.
Pina sans mi manicette, d'un enfant sur le miavel.
I feel like this is going to be like the Mila of the game.
Nesvir?
Ben ventra.
So yeah, the Citadel seems to be like the primary goal. Like, we need to get to the Citadel, but I don't think that's going to be near the end. I mean, I feel like once we get to the Citadel, that's either going to be like the 1/3 point or maybe the halfway point of the game. Like, maybe Act 2 begins there.
Oh, Corin, what's that?
Like, I'm relatively familiar with, like, the early game progress because of the, like, trailer analysis videos and things that I've seen.
Memoko.
But of course, a lot of that is just speculation.
Sa Deloria. Faridula Sina.
place is starting to shake a bit. Yeah, we need to get over there. Now over here, we get to find our first stray rosaries, I guess you could say. So yes, you can find them in the environment. They're not just from items. And there will be some enemies later that drop them as well. And we have our first, like, waves of enemies room. Also, I like something that happens here in a little bit. Right here. I like how they just bonk into each other. They're silly. Yep, that was easy. Yep, there we go. That opens up that, so... Now we can go down here and also open up this. You know, it was around this moment here that I was really starting to appreciate and, like, be impressed by the atmospheric, like, sound design and stuff in this game. It's like this area...
Talaga, rivenda. Ora venta. Ora venta. Faridula simanet.
Whew, almost got away from me. Yep, have to pay to use this bench. Yeah, it was... I don't know, it was like when I activated that gate and just, like, heard all the mechanisms working, it's like... I guess that's what made me, like, really start thinking about the atmospheric, like, ambience. And then it was this area right here where I really started to appreciate it. The music, too. I mean, the first game had good music, but, like... The music in this game has a very different, like, I guess, atmosphere and feel to it. More mythical and mysterious, I suppose. Whereas the first games was just kind of dreary and depressing, lonely. Like, I guess if the first game's theme was isolation, this theme's game would be journey. Or something like that. I don't remember where I should go first here. Oh yeah, let's go up here. Because we can meet some important NPCs up here. But those sword enemies, for some reason, I always fall for that. Well, meet the grubs of the game.
Yanaga Noshike.
Buenera.
Paravost. Bushka Mitri. Yanaga Mushke.
Yep.
Kavak Katsa.
So promising a wish seems to be like starting a quest, basically. So the quests in this game are called Promised Wishes, which is honestly nice.
Paravost?
Fadastama.
Barishkava.
So yeah, like the grubs in the first game, we'll find fleas just scattered all around the world, I guess.
Paravost.
Although I haven't actually found one yet. Actually, I have a theory about where one of them might be. I'm gonna go check on that, actually, here in just a second.
Ushkamitri. Boomtosh. Boomtosh.
Dag Tolben. Younger Mosk. Kolknop.
Yeah, they sure haven't been leaving us alone.
Kavak Katsa.
You know, actually, I'm gonna keep going this way for now, because this area actually loops around to something. Wait. I don't think I found this before. Oh, I didn't find this. This is new. And there's another one of those. Okay, here we go. Now let's go down from here. Ooh! I forgot those things do 2 damage for a moment. Well, I'm gonna go down the other way then. Hold on, what was over here? Oh, right. This was just a dead end. I'm sure there's something we'll be able to do there later, but as of the moment, not really. Oh. Okay, it's not there. See, I thought I remembered seeing, like, in one of the trailers, there was, like, a little flea or something on a platform. It looked like it was in an area like that, and I thought maybe it would have appeared there after we talked to the, flea master, but I guess not. And that's a shortcut. See, now this here is actually the bottom of that area where we died a little bit ago. There it is. That is the equivalent to the shade in this game. There we go. Got our stuff back. And there's our first equipable item. So it looks like there's only 5 of them to find, but I don't know. I was thinking it was going to be like an entire like game-spanning thing, but maybe not? Or maybe like you just have to find like the first 5 and then they move to like another area or something and there'll be a new quest later that has you, you know, gathering like the rest of them or something. You know, like a stage-by-stage quest, basically. And that there becomes another shortcut.
Pushanka. Khayriyask.
Cadestre.
Kietska. Los kakor.
So yeah, she seems to be the primary merchant character of the game. You definitely want the compass and the quill.
Kraki.
Oh, I didn't actually... I don't think I actually went over here. You know, hold on, I'm not gonna go here yet. I want to just, like, get back the progress that I made on the stream, first and foremost. So yeah, we can't get through that. And there is something in the background there. If you look on the map, it kind of looks like a stalactite thingy. Yeah, Mossbag was theorizing about those, that they might be something important, because it's like in the trailer, like the reveal trailer, we see like 3 of them on the map. And yeah, this is where the enemies start dropping rosaries. Alright, that opens that up. That's another area down there that I don't think I really explored yet. I will say our progress is just about recovered, though. Actually, before we proceed further, I'm gonna go ahead and use both of these, because I want to get both the quill and the compass.
Hironare.
Kietska. Pushanka.
So similar to the compass from the first game, this is something that actually has to be equipped, so we'll have to do that next bench we get to. This right here, this is the last screen that I got to. This was also where I actually died the first time on stream. Also, wait a minute. Okay, so that big stalactite thingy, that's... Oh, okay, so the Weaver thing is at the top of that. See, I didn't realize that during stream. Oh, it's a trap. Yeah, because see, at the very top of this, there is a Weaver mask thing. And this is where we get our first main ability. Yep, now we can cut through those. Wait a minute, aren't I missing something? There was an item that I found on stream that I haven't yet found in this. I don't know where it was. Unless it was over here.
Caspin?
Nera nera la.
Mi offende?
Renamin.
Oh, she's looking about the moss berries, isn't she?
Endomek. Oh, Shomanel.
Was it down here? I don't remember if I went down here. No, I haven't been down here. Okay, well, I don't know where I missed this item unless some of the items are just like random. Because I remember picking up like some kind of an item where it said that it would be like an interest to like historians and stuff. Basically the equivalent to that one like item type in Hollow Knight. I don't know where I missed that. That's going to bug me. Yeah, I remember walking into this screen and then turning back. And I don't think I explored this screen. Alright, well, I think that will be good for this episode. Next time, we're gonna explore more. See ya, everyone.